The manageri bachorja, the manageri bachorja. A chorla or chorlary, a chachtadala, tarsus ni skajadun, tarsus ni skaradun. Tamajreich and tusachar, the preas-ócáid, Gradam Sheosaimh Uí Ógartaigh, Feabhra. Méara Chathair and Clr Pearce Flannery. Óchtran chum an trochtdal an na Gaillimhe, Móras ar Gorman, an teachtadála, Catherine Connolly, Burt Stewart a Gaillimhe le Gaeilge. Trína ní maithana príomh-eithigh cúnta ón ring cultúr éireachta agus gailteachta, choirí carach na Gaillimhe, Cairlach chum an gnó Chathair na Gaillimhe, Cormac Magacín, Orí Gradam Sheosaimh Uí Ógartaigh, Maltóirí an Gradam, a Cháirde go léir, agus Siúpadoirí, Ionad na Faiche Móire. We gave me the Faiche hoig brunna, ni muid sin go fóil, hoig Seoladh, Gradam Sheosaimh Uí Ógartaigh, Faiche Móire. Is mór an orduine bhfuil Méara Chathair na Gaillimhe an Clr Pearce Flannery ling, chun an Gradam a Seoladh go hoifigiúil, agus orí an Gradam a ógart chamá. Fecinn sibh an seo necil nam chamá, bhfuil Steve Grayson, GLEG.ie, tá deara, nua, snasta, tucadó ag armor, a mhaithas dómhasan, agus támuid a sheoladh, díreach an am do Gradam Faiche Móire. Mar is ódíomh nó churmuid an Gradam a raig go dtí chéanach le ganiu, mar chortha ómas de airfrin sachraide ar gara bríd a rain, a bhí ar siúlní slóiche niu ag a híineag. Bannach dé le na hanam, agus cóhrón le chalán íríonn ar fad. Ar nói tá antas bantamáthaigh an ardan an hotel ó híomh úsáid na Gaeilge agus seirbhís na Gaeilge a chur a fád do bhaintear na Gaeltachta agus na Gaeilge. Ag brunna Gradam Sheosaimh Uí Ógartaigh fiche cethir déag, fógariú an ordalan mar bhútearí and an gatagóir fáilteachas agus tarasaracht. But before I call on our first guest speaker, Méara Chathair na Gaillimhe, bhfuil an cúpla focail ará fí Gaillimhe na Gaeilge. Ebrin muid a góir leis an chóir le carach, an cumann trochtála, agus grúpi eile leis an Gaeilge a threisiú agus a neartú I bríomh chathair ráthangach na hÉireann. We provide various services and practical supports to businesses and organisations who wish to use the Irish language in their daily business. One of our main projects is Gradam Sheosaimh Uí Ógartaigh, which highlights, celebrates and encourages the use of Irish in Ireland's bilingual city and European Capital of Culture 2020. Tá muid muinithe ag an granachar náisiúnta tríd an ring cultúr éireachta agus gaeltachta, chomhairle carach na Gaillimhe, agus cumann trochtála na Gaillimhe tríd an scéim cóide a Gaillimhe na Gaeilge. Tá trúr fostaí a go leán ansúra le Gaillimhe na Gaeilge, na hain, Geraldine Hines, Michael O'Callagh, agus iniu tá Caroline Casey Lynn atá ar heithí ebre ó oscailte na hÉireann Gaillimhe. Mar sin, chun tús a chur leis an preas-ócáid, Luain ar a chéad chainteoid, Méara Chathair na Gaillimhe an Clr Pearce Flannery. A bhéra.
Caithfirleach Gaillimhe na Gaeilge, Bernadette Malarkey, Uachtarán oscailte na hÉireann Gaillimhe an talamh Clr na Ógartaigh, an Tachtadála Catherine Connolly, Uachtarán cumann Tachtála na Gaillimhe Móras ar Gorman, Burt Stewart Gaillimhe na Gaeilge, Trína ní maithúna, príomh-oifigiúil cúntaíonn cultúr uideachta agus na Gaeltachta, Caithfirleach cumann gnó Chathair na Gaillimhe Cormac Magacín, Irí Gradam Sheosaimh Uí Ógartaigh, Maltóirí an Gradam agus a Cháirde go léir. Tá ásar ma bheith líomh an seo aniu. As Méara Chathair na Gaillimhe, as Mayor of Galway, I'm delighted to be here with you today in the Ayr Square Centre to launch Gradam Sheosaimh Uí Ógartaigh for 2018 and also to announce the Gradam sponsors for the year ahead. Before I officially launch the Gradam, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate Gaillimhe on your newly redesigned website, gleg.ie, which you can see here beside me. I have to say it looks really good, and I wish you every success with it. I congratulate Armour on the redesign and commend roinnt culture na hoifigiúil agus na Gaillimhe for providing such funding to Gaillimhe for this work. I'm here today to launch one of Gaillimhe's main bilingual projects, Gradam Sheosaimh Uí Ógartaigh. And what a better place to do with it here in the Ayr Square Centre, last year's overall winner of the Gradam. It's fantastic to see and hear the Irish language throughout the centre. So congratulations to Avril Smith and her team, a very impressive team indeed. I'm also delighted to welcome the other category winners from 2017 who are also here with us today. And they are the Connacht Hotel, winner of the Tourism and Hospitality category, Lorg Media, winner of the Services category, and Kerry Building Contractors, winner of the Other Companies category. Tomilia Fáiche Móire. As most of you already know, the Gradam is a fitting tribute to the well-known Galway businessman Sheosaimh Uí Ógartaigh, founder, member and company secretary of Gaillimhe. He's also a former president of the Galway Chamber, and now his son, Professor Clr Pearce Flannery, has been recently appointed Uachtaráin oscailte na hÉireann Gaillimhe. I would like to congratulate him and wish him well in his endeavours. As Méara Chathair na Gaillimhe déanam chomórdaigh leat a chiaráin agus gúm gach ráthart. I've said before at Gaillimhe functions that it's rather embarrassing for somebody to be Mayor of Galway City and not to be fluent in Irish. As the year goes on as Mayor of Galway, it becomes more and more embarrassing. As one's Irish improves, and it is improving, albeit slowly, it's impossible for me to bring the dignity that's imperative in the office to a function such as this without speaking fluently and coherently in Irish. But alas, I can't. My children can, and I can't. That says something. It says something about perhaps the education system of Ireland in the past. It probably says something about myself. But it also says something about Galway, that the sea change that's underway here, throughout the city, driven by organisations such as Gaillimhe. I have 3 children, the oldest is 13, the youngest is 5. And they are pretty fluent in Irish. The oldest certainly is, the youngest is fairly well there. And the sea change and the culture change we have in Galway, City of Culture 2020, is immense. There's an old saying, tell me where you came from and I'll tell you who you are. Well, we come from a tradition of talkers, of sean singers and storytellers. And all of that was undertaken through the medium of the Irish language. It was an intrinsic, and is an intrinsic part of our identity, of our culture, and of our understanding of life and our sense of self. And the fact that in Galway here especially, the resurgence, the respect and the commitment to the Irish language and to refinding our own identity and our own roots through the language is an immense achievement, but is also something that we can all be justifiably proud of. And Gaillimhe lead that charge. And I would like to congratulate them on the work that they're undertaking on our behalves every day. Sometimes it's unseen, but it's happening. It's happening in our communities, it's happening in our schools, and it's happening in our businesses. And eventually it'll trickle down to people like me too. And we'll be able to turn up here again on another day and be able to address you fluently and cogently through the medium of our national language. And when that day comes, we can say that we've achieved our goal, but not until then. But a lot of work has been done, and I congratulate you all on all of the work you've achieved to date. The success of the Gradam is not only dependent on those who organise it, but it's also on the valuable support and commitment of its sponsors. This year, the main media sponsor is once again the Galway Advertiser. And I understand that Declan Varley, Group Editor of the Galway Advertiser, will say a few words after I finish here. We also have TG Cahir on board, as well as all of the category sponsors. And they are as follows: Galway Bay FM, who are sponsoring the retail category; Faiche Ireland, who are sponsoring the tourism and hospitality category; Snap Galway, who are sponsoring the services category. Acadam na Hallscoil Gaelga, Hallscoil na here in Gaillimhe, who are sponsoring the other companies category. They will also bestow a 2-year scholarship on the language acquisition course on Diplomas of Gaelga, a university qualification from NUI Galway on a business or organisation that is making a special effort to develop a service in Gaelga for their customers. Údarás na Gaeltachta have renewed their sponsorship for the next 3 years, and Galway Chamber are also providing sponsorship for the overall winner. This year the Gradam is a new sponsor, and they are the award-winning special media agency Lorg Media. Congratulations, agus welcome on board. The total value of the sponsorship for 2018 is now over €23,000. This is a fantastic package for any business or organisation, and it reflects how seriously both the sponsors and the business community in Galway take what you're doing and understand what your efforts are all about. So, as I close, I would like to thank everybody for showing their commitment here today. I'd like to thank, on behalf of Gaillimhe Gaeilge, and others will do it too, but thank the sponsors, because without sponsorship, initiatives never get going. Everybody involved. It's a very, very important thing that you do. And we thank you, and we wish you well with the Gradam for 2018. Gaillimhe Mahagaibh Galer.
Good morning, Mike. The Feabhra. Initially, I'm Declan Barley, the group editor of the Galway Advertiser. Not yet, I'm here, Declan. Gradam Sheosaimh Uí Ógartaigh.
Thank you, Breach. Feabhra, Útran, Cumann na Gaillimhe, Ifigi, Gaillimhe Gaeilge, agus Accordia, Gimani Díomh Goléir. But what long Gahadkas, Ionad of the Breach, agus Láthair and Gaillimhe Gaeilge, as Trucka Blin of the Cacha Acu, a Corna Gaeilge Conkin Ionad. Ta Gaillimhe Ari Hayaku, to Lirgus a Torchstone, an Drake, a Wanning Lesh and Gaeilge. Ta anois an Galway Advertiser, Takiak a Horst and Gradam, Margolin Sheoladh Liner my own fain. Good afternoon, Mayor, President of the Chamber, and officials of Gaillimhe Gaeilge, and friends, and all of you who have entered this year's Gradam. I would like to congratulate Breach and her team at Gaillimhe Gaeilge for 30 years of promoting the Irish language in Galway City. The Galway Advertiser is delighted to support the Gradam because it fits in with our way of thinking. The Advertiser is fast moving on its 50th birthday, even though you could hardly tell. But over the course of its lifetime, it has seen many changes in Galway City. And all of these changes have come about because Galway is so different to the rest of the country. And it is this difference that makes it a place where people want to live, to work, to study, to visit and to locate their businesses. By highlighting the magic of the Irish language, Gaillimhe Gaeilge have made Galway different. And through competitions such as the Gradam, Gaillimhe Gaeilge encourage Galway businesses to be unique, to use Irish on their menus, to be adventurous with their signs and their marketing, and generally to have fun with the Irish language. Because it is only through having fun that it will become more popular and more accepted and easier for people to learn. The future is bright for the Irish language. 2017 was an historic year in terms of language planning, with 3 language plans being approved during the year. And the recent and welcome appointments in Galway of Bishop Brendan Kelly and Professor Clr Pearce are also key, because both are keen to promote the use of Irish as a point of uniqueness in a modern and international environment. The Advertiser is delighted to continue supporting this campaign to keep Galway different and fresh. Every business who enters this competition is doing their bit to keep Galway unique, and for that we applaud you and wish you the best of luck. G'ra maith.
Good morning, Mike. Declan. Inis buan buich Chathair le Gaillimhe Gaeilge an Tuasal Bernadette Malarkey.
For me, Margaret Breach, we hadn't heard the Vini to leis na súla sin agus ag bheith term Reynolds. Agus gur míle Margaret Declan freshen, a camero gwyl much galéir anvuich, dat féin agus an furler fad in Galway Advertiser, an takiach da tugan sif doin, an ordan a tugan sif don Gradam hain, a will an vod séjeg vlian an ish, agus ta sin antáchtach an ordan sin a chun a churinúil de gachtainna, an seansatá acu agus agin galéir in San Chathair chun an sadas ráhangach really to put it out there. So gur míle mágad. Thula sibh an sin an Méara agus gur mí mag de Méara agus maithú leis an Gaeilge tá anfias takeíart agus leanarai leis an obair go léir. Thuair sibh an Méara an liste déna thoirí go léir tagan takeíocht gach bliain agus tá orí nua agan im léana agus tá sé sin antácht a freisin mar léir an Méara. I'd like to say gur míle maithagah go léir for your continued support agus is mór an rudé an cúna sin a thugann sibh doing, chuann si go mór leis rath agus an cáil le cáil an Gradam. It's great to be back here in the Air Square Centre with Avril and her team, who are the overall winners of 2017, and it's absolutely fantastic to see and to hear so much Gaeilge in the centre. Just to my right here, the newest shop that is extended, and the first thing you see on the sign itself is the Gaeilge. So chun an Gaeilge chleistal agus eáil on the tenant signage as well. It really does highlight what the Gradam is all about and the impetus and the support and the confidence it gives to businesses to really put the bilingualism out there, the one thing that really, well, one of the many things, but a very important thing that sets Galway apart and makes us stand out from the crowd. For those of you who are thinking of entering, my advice would be just go and do it. I know a lot of businesses have contacted us over the years feeling that they maybe don't tick all of the boxes for the Gradam. That's not the case. You may have just one very simple good idea or innovation in a way in which you can bring the Irish language to the fore in your business, and that again can become an inspiration for others to do it at a later time, which will all help to get us to the point that the Mayor was talking about, where we truly are all bilingual in the language. The closing date for this year is Friday the 23rd of February, so you have 3 months to work through the judging process, and that will commence in mid-April, plenty of time. Agus Méara a gúnaí, bín fuair Gaillimhe le Gaeilge ar fáil, sin bríd garagín agus míhol, the chuile duine a chur na Chathair ar an Gradam, to give help, advice and support. You will not be alone, so please go ahead and do it. Speaking of the judging process, bhfuil forward ar céimhés mar bhultóirí imlí ana freisin. Éonmhair Uí Ógartaigh, iníon le Sheosaimh Uí Ógartaigh ar a bhfuil an Gradam anamníthe ina dia ina agus tá sé antácht dúin agus an Gradam go mbeadh gúnaí go mbeadh duine asclán Uí Ógartaigh involved leis an Gradam, and it's great at all times to see them on occasions like this and on the award night itself. Imlína freisin bailíonn Friedin Clr Pearce pre-bhaimeanach gnóna agus we're hoping we'll be able to teach them a thing or two on how they can become gohangach and wayo as well. Agus freisin Sonja Niclaclunad údarás na Gaeltachta. So gur míle maithagah agus na multóirí go léir. Tá sagam, I was a multóir once myself, agus tógann sé cuid ama as, you know, couple law than a multóirí, but it's a really inspirational couple law freisin. It really does bring home the effort that people put in, businesses, small and large, into really using the Irish language, and it gives us faith and much hope for the future and how it can be rolled out in many other organisations. So just to remind you that you can nominate your own business, or you can be nominated by another organisation, and you can do all of this online. And as we pointed out, our brand new Feabhra, which we're absolutely thrilled with in Gaillimhe le Gaeilge. It was developed by Armour, so thank you very much to the colleagues from Jamie and Sarah who are here today. Thank you very much. Agus bhálam freisin deis a thógáil trína ar son an roinnt cultúr Oireachtaach Scoilteachta as an muoinú a thug sibh doing chun an Feabhra nua seo a chur ar fáil doing. It will remain at the same address, so gleg.ie, and it's full of information about the Gradam and other bilingual projects that we're involved with. And you can also sign up for our Corja scheme. So you can tell I've been hanging out with Bríd Chonoli for too long when you seize every possible opportunity to encourage new Corja to come on stream, but please do, because it is all of your contributions and your involvement, not just in terms of the money, but also by coming and getting involved with all of the activities for Gaillimhe le Gaeilge. That's, like any organisation, is what really is its strength. So sinné gachra agus áirih go léir agus tá méagsúil go mór le Castleh go léir arís I sibh sé tá anseo, and all of the people who enter into the Gradam. Agus tásúla an gomána sibh taitneamh agus tharbh as an broséis. So just for today, gur míle maithagah agus slán go fóil.
And now for our final speaker, Búteirí Gradam Sheosaimh Uí Ógartaigh Faiche Móire, Gluim Avril Smith, Banasher Ionad na Faiche Móire.
Diagwich, Botherov Golir Ionad na Faiche Móire. On behalf of Ear Square Shopping Centre, I would like to welcome everyone to the launch of the 2018 Gradam. We are delighted to be able to host this event for Gaillimhe Gaeilge. The Ear Square Centre have worked with Gaillimhe Gaeilge over the past number of years to bring Gaeilge to life in the centre and create a unique selling point for the centre in Ireland's bilingual city. The majority of the signage throughout the centre is bilingual. Our adverts, website, Facebook all incorporate the Irish language, as does each event held in the centre. In the past year, customers are greeted with a fáiche as well as the new bilingual signage in the recently redeveloped main entrance, where you can also see the Irish version of our logo. The Irish language can also be heard on our PA system and is a feature of our children's play area here at Clr. We've sought to influence the tenants in the shopping centre, which has resulted in well-known and local brands such as Diesel, Regatta, Maple Mousse, Funky Donuts, David Martin's, Pennies and the recently redeveloped XL Newsagents. They all embrace the Irish language in their stores. It is now part of our policy to encourage new businesses located in the centre to use Gaeilge and thus creating a truly unique shopping experience. Our aim was and continues to have more tenant participation and to impress on them that the Irish language is an irreplaceable element of the city's identity. Participation in the Gradam Awards has undoubtedly helped us to raise the profile of the Ear Square Centre in Galway. Throughout and after winning the Gradam, it has generated massive publicity for the centre in the local and national media. We have seen how visitors to Galway stop and take photos of the Faiche sign at the main entrance and delight in seeing and hearing the use of the language. Last year, we were announced the overall winners of the Gradam, which has propelled our profile as a bilingual business. If there is anyone considering incorporating Gaeilge into their business or entering the Gradam Awards for 2018, I would say go for it. It is the best thing we have done. I am proof that you do not have to be fluent in Gaeilge to enter. I have not used the language since school and was very nervous about trying to integrate the language into the centre, but the support from Breed, Gardine and Micheál in Gaillimhe Gaeilge was phenomenal. No matter how big or small a project I gave them, they were only too delighted to help, and it's a pleasure to work with them. They've made my job so much easier with all of their support. They have such a passion for the language, and I am delighted to be able to showcase all of their and our hard work and see the passion for the language come to life here in our centre. We have the pleasure of hearing Gardine in the centre every 30 minutes as she was the voiceover for our Gaeilge PA announcements. On behalf of Ear Square Shopping Centre, I would like to thank Gaillimhe Gaeilge and wish everyone luck in the 2018 awards.
Well, Sinead Chorja, when the spragan Avril Shiv Clr and Gradam Nisam Kadi Ionad. Need a couple of fogra before we finish up. We are currently putting a schedule together and would love to hear from businesses or organisations who wish to use the Irish language. So if you have Chorja and people in business that you think would be interested, cura in our droiad, we will be more than happy to help them. Remember, you can nominate your own business or you can nominate somebody else. As the Clr said, you do not have to tick all the boxes. You could do one or two things that stand out and that could do it for you. The Spruchtdata deadline for nominations is the 23rd of February on Tríobal Fichid go mí Feabhra. Ag an trásin níl ach ort an forum Elena amach. And then you have over 3 months to prepare for an Multharucht, which is happening in mid-April. So Gardine, Micheál and myself, agus ar nói Caroline, beitú gobar go crú Lena Caroline, chun cuidiú le éine tá Gaillimhe an Gaeilge úsáid. Tá an forum le fáil Lena, nu tá formlacha ag Micheál an seo chama le scapúir ar Ghine inniu. Our next event is the Lone Gno, Thursday the 8th February in the Keys Bar Restaurant ar Shráid in the Cava. Now, tá sagam go luain an Cairlach fin na Chorja, but tá mechan ar reached. Tá muid agóní cuairtú Chorja Brescia. We're always looking for new friends, so a reached, please, Clorilyn, tá war daciacht fíor riachtanach do Gaillimhe Gaeilge. Sinead, buchas in the híchantry of Era, gur míle maithigad, Declan Barley on Galway Advertiser go maithigad, Cairlach Gaillimhe Gaeilge, Bernard Malarkey, Avril, gur míle maithigad as an Ionad, agus as áireacht I Ionad ar an bia, bhí se go hálainn. Áirí an Gradam, lig hartar in seo, míle buchas, tá Cidi atá Facebook live agus tá cinú gur muid lig go hálan go brandú le cúna dé agus tíobse a chuirde a sochta bhein ar deanta. Ní le dúnú go manis ach an dearbán loch chuige mar á €50,000. Tá agad ar na inchna nniu €50, €50 voucher kindly presented by Avril Smith agus an Air Square Centre le bronna ar ghunagan in seo inniu. So Mayor, I'll ask you to dip into on busca seo in seo, pick Court of Gnó. Geraldine Lardner, Faiche Ireland, Anva, can gonna hurry an Torosarot agus Fáilteachas. And will she sit out? Geraldine? Yes, Inca. So, Turamud an Jarvan ditch ar Ballbeg. Well, Shine a Horja, Yermer and the Corlery, agus an Hina, agus an a hurry. He have Swiss between Podi and Tamagiri a couple of green graph, Brescia, a Hogal, Leberdell, agus an Noin He Hantere, agus Murdurch May, Cunny, a Gusaj an Railga, a Gahar Vahangach na Heron, agus Priv Chahar Holter in Europa, Fiche, Amor.